Sorry.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you brought your nice warm drink. It's cold outside. It is January 1st. Actually, not really, because we're recording this early. Not that Barbara and I will be out partying, partying that much the night before, but we don't want to have to get up and record a show first thing in the morning. We kind of want to enjoy our day also. Um, However, many teachers say that how you start the year, how your first day goes, is how the whole year goes. So even as a kid, my mother would talk about that. And so, make sure your house is clean, your list is caught up, that,
Yeah.
everything you want done and how you want to live your life every day. And it's not superstition, it's just habits. And
Yeah.
as you build those habits and you continue every day in the new year, then it will be better. But before I introduce my wonderful co-host, I want to give you a word. There's a gentleman that I've followed for many years. His name's Kenneth Copeland. He has KCM Ministries and started Eagle Mountain International Church. He supports pastors all over the world, does lots of humanitarian outreaches. I mean, he owns a DC-3. And when Katrina hit, he was taking the DC-3 in. When the people were needing to get out of Afghanistan, he was flying planes over there and evacuating them, working with
Mhm.
other pastors, not taking credit for it. So lots of things like that he does. But every year he gets with God and gets a word for the new year. And the word for this year, I'm going to read it so I don't miss any of it. But it says 2024 will be a year of more and more and more. How many of y'all are ready for that? I mean, I'm ready for it.
I'm
It
ready for
says
that.
more finances, more healings, more miracles, more outpourings, more people coming to Jesus, more things happening. I am the God of increase. And he got that from the Lord for this year. So if you need something to firmly plant your feet on, that is a good word. You can find it at kcm.org, or just, Google Kenneth Copeland's word for 2024. It will pop up. So I'm Carol Henderson, and I have Life by Design. And I help you to spiral up your life and to do things better, to be healthier, to be more mentally alert, to be better financially success.
Financial stability. I'm embracing that it's financial stability.
Yes,
You're
yes,
not living paycheck to paycheck, that you can live out of your abundance.
yes. And one of the things he says is we're blessed to be a blessing.
Nothing.
People go, oh, well, he's just one of those name it, claim it preachers. Well, if you can find it in the word, yes, you can claim it. Okay. So, but it has to be found in the word and used in the right context. But also, you have to walk it. I mean, you have to do your natural so God can put his super with it. But the
Right.
first thing is using your mouth to do the declarations. So, yes, stability. I mean, God is not an unstable God. He's not here today, gone tomorrow. I might like you today, I might spank you tomorrow. No, he's a good God, a good, good God. And if you can start your day or your year knowing that, you
Right.
will be stable. But I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Mr. Barbara Ellison, and we do so many fun things together. I mean, this is not the only thing we do together. And I will give a little disclaimer. We're recording this because we don't want to be up first thing on January 1st. We'll probably be up having our quiet time and being with our families, but we don't want to be trying to do a live broadcast. We'd rather do a recording and be calm and peaceful meeting with you. So, Barbara, tell us about you.
Hey, yeah, I'm Barbara Ellison. I'm a transformational life trainer and founder of Wellness Playroom for the best version of you. And what does being the best version of you mean to you? That is so relevant, especially for right now. And one of the things, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were just talking about doing a like end of year, and I got this from Jack Canfield. So and on LinkedIn, if you look up Jack Canfield, he gives you a link to end of year review. And so I'm doing that. I'm in the process of doing that. I have clicked on the link because what happens so often, and this is one of the things that I deal with my clients, we tend to get to the end of the year and we beat ourselves up for all the things we didn't get done. Oh, I didn't make this goal. I didn't lose weight. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I did do this and I did do that. All the negative things that we thought we were going to do and didn't do. And yet we forget to celebrate the things that we accomplished.
Yes. Yes. We tend to minimize those and
Minimize
maximize
those
the problems.
and
We need to
maximize
get a
the problems.
mind shift into the positive.
Exactly. And and that's where Carol and I come in. That's one of the things that we work with in the personal development part of what we do. And like, I truly believe that there are like the three distinct things that I teach on are the three, and I talk on, are the three elements of having a thriving, in my case, retirement. I work with late career business owners, business, health professionals, whatever their rank is, but who are they outside of what they do? Because so many people are so caught up in their job title and their job description that they have totally neglected of who they are within that. So consequently, it leads to overwhelm. It leads to just not, you're feeling unfulfilled. Because if you're only going through the motions of doing a job, then that's not living up your best version.
Well, and that overwhelm and over all the overs
All
can
the
cause you to be tired,
yeah,
grumpy,
exactly.
overweight, sluggish, because
Exactly.
that's just debris that accumulates in your body, because your body does have a cell memory. There's
Right.
a cell memory of all the traumas, all the good and the bad. For some reason or other, we focus on the bad in this
Right.
country for the most part.
Right. Exactly. So that's why when it gets to the end of the year, let's focus on the things that we did do.
Yes.
And and then set a course for what do you want to work on first. And my three elements are we need to have physical energy to live our lives. Physical energy, good health, those kinds of things. We need that. We also need to have the personal development piece of knowing who are we so that we live fulfilled and with joy and all of those things in that personal development space. However, we also need a financial vehicle
Yes.
in order to provide for our family. And so many people coming up to retirement, they're getting ready to retire and they realize that they don't have a financial vehicle that is going to pay them in the style that they have become accustomed to.
And that's the key. It's the
That's the key.
style that you've become accustomed to.
So we go for these, so many people, especially professionals that have had a really good corporate income. Well, if they were not wise in setting up plans, and statistically, so many people have not done that. We need to have something that is going to pay us a residual passive income that we do not have to work for. And I was talking to a young guy the other day, and we were talking about that. And I said, for myself, right at this moment, I have 5 passive incomes. Right now, they're not huge because I'm not promoting them. But now I'm getting to the point where, okay, yeah, Barb, yeah, I want to promote the passive residual income that's going to pay me whether I personally work or not. And that's one of the keys to having a thriving lifestyle in retirement. And that's what, that is, it has, okay, Carol, are you okay? You're coughing here.
I think something got in my throat and it's tickling. I'm okay. I just, when something gets caught and you just can't quite get it gone.
Can't quite get up. Well, so this is raw and real and totally authentic. You can tell.
I apologize, guys. I thought I was muted.
We've all done it. We've all done it. The thing is, so I'll just chit chat. But the thing is, we've all been faced with those 3 things.
Yes. And if you don't have that secured in your life, that's when your life gets out of balance and out of kilter.
You
Not
feel like you're out of
enjoyable.
control, and you feel like you're out of control.
Yeah. And it's easy. I won't say it's simple. I won't say it's easy. It's
not
simple
easy.
to get all those things done.
Right.
It's not a hard thing, but you have to do it. And sometimes it might hurt a little.
Right.
But
And
not
to
always.
realize, like this morning, Carol and I were on another, we call it, it's an implementation call. And we were talking about some of the things that we need, that me personally, me, Barbara, that I need going into the new year. And part of it is tracking of who I'm talking to, and, you know, the data, knowing your data. Anyways, one of the things that our coach, I said to her this morning, I said, I know that you have showed us this spreadsheet on numerous occasions.
But have we implemented it?
But had I implemented
Neither
it?
one of us.
No, neither one of us. The thing is because, you know, we have to have clarity of what we're doing. Now that I know I've got all my ducks in a row, well, not all of them, but I know I have clarity of what I'm doing and who I'm doing it for, that part. Now I can segment it. And one of the things that she has showed us is, she said, I said, well, I've got all these. She said, Barb, you put it all on this same spreadsheet. Let the spreadsheet do the work for you of sorting people. I was like, duh.
And the thing is we know this here, but we don't know it here. And you know, I put it in for a while and then I quit and then I did.
Yeah.
But the thing is if you don't, the saying is in all kinds of different capacities is the fortunes and the follow-up. And it's not about money, but it's about relationship. If you talk to somebody and you really click and then you don't call them for 6 months and you barely know them, they're not going to think they're very valuable to you.
Exactly.
And it's valuable as a friend, not as a customer. But it does lead into all those different things. And it takes a little effort to get in the habit of putting those people in the spreadsheet. I mean, I printed out the spreadsheet, I started filling it in, and then I threw it away the other day when I was cleaning.
Yeah. Right.
You know, it's just not a good thing. Not a good thing at all.
Yeah. And one of the things that I've realized for myself, I write down, I have now started to write down the people that I talk to. Well, if I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper, then why not print it, type it as I'm doing it, type it into the spreadsheet. I have the ability on my computer to have 2 sheets open at the same time. Why am I not doing it? What has been the resistance to this?
Well, and Barbara's been to my house, and it's not that I'm that messy, but I have leads and business cards, and you know, because I'm a great business card collector. I'm great at meeting people in the line at the grocery store, and so they give me a card, and then they pile up on my desk, or they get misplaced, and I can't find them. I'm going, I need to call that person. And I'm thinking about them, but I can't find their card to put them in my phone.
Right. Exactly.
I have some discipline to do this year.
So now that's what I mean, you know, we're recording this. So one of the things that I have committed to for the group is I'm not gonna try and go back. You know, I'm starting from scratch, but starting from this week. So the people that I have done this week, that I already have appointments scheduled for, that I have follow-up, I know I have to do, reaching out to them for whatever I'm going to be doing with them. Well, guess what? Before this show airs, I'm going to have that spreadsheet set up for the stuff that I've already done this week.
So are you going to put me on your spreadsheet?
Sure, of course I'm going to put you on your spreadsheet. You're on my spreadsheet, I think, somewhere, but I talk to you every day. So, but some of the people that like one of the gals that she wants information about what we do, she said, right now I'm in Africa visiting my family. She said, but as soon as I come back, okay, so now I want to get a commitment from her, finding out when is she going to be back. And that's going to be a simple little text and just say, hi, when do you think you're going to be back? And let's set up a time when we can chat then.
Yes. Well,
Not
and
just
people
simple
can book
things.
on your
And they
calendar
can book it
months in
exactly
advance, and then
months in
pop
advance.
up when it's time. Now
That's
you have to call them and remind them because they may have
right.
forgotten, just like you
Well,
did.
and that's another thing, is that now I have it in my calendar that it sends the people that I have booked on my calendar, it sends them reminders.
Mhm.
It sends them reminders.
And this is a time of year when things can fall through the cracks. We're
And
busy.
exactly.
We're busy with Christmas. We're busy with New Year's. We're busy with family. I mean, we have company in right now. And so, yeah, we had hoped to record this yesterday and I was not available.
Yeah.
And
And it
then we were
happened.
going to record it earlier today and Barbara was not available.
And I
So
wasn't available.
it is what it is. I mean, you scramble to get things done over the holidays, but it is
Exactly.
so worth it in the new year.
So, and that's exactly it. So that's what and one of the things, okay, we've talked about this before, making resolutions. Okay, this is not a resolution. It's a vision of how I am going to be more organized for me personally, so that I can be more just being more organized, that it's going to make my life easier, because I'm just going to be able to go to the spreadsheet and say, oh, today is, whatever the date is, January 5th. Oh, who do I need to follow up with today?
Yes.
Oh, I need to follow up with this person.
Well, and back in the day, we did it with card files and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is so much cleaner, so much easier. And yet I do
Less
know people
clutter.
that are still using the card files and they are very valid, very,
Yeah.
very valid. And it is a simple thing, but y'all have heard me before saying that I'm going to open up a fitness center on January 1st and call it Resolutions. And then
Right.
on January 15th, I'm going to convert it to a bar.
Right.
Not that
And,
I am condoning that, but that's how long typical resolutions last. Now,
and one of the things I was just reading, and I don't remember which fitness center it was, at the end of December, they move all of this extra equipment into the gym. And then at the end of January, they take it all back out again and move it around, because they know that that's going to happen every year, because people make resolutions that are not sustainable.
yes.
So like with me, I've joined the Y, and I've made the commitment that I'm going to go swimming 3 days a week. That's it.
Yeah.
If I get more in, wonderful. But I'm committed to my 3
Well, and that's what I was going to bring up. Don't say, I'm going to swim 7 days a week,
a week.
because you won't do it.
You
Something
won't
will
do it.
happen. Put it at 3 or even 4 if you don't have a lot to do days a week. Don't say, I'm going to go exercise for an hour. No,
Right.
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
30. In fact, I was re-listening to Atomic Habits the other day. It's an excellent book, highly recommend it. And he said that one of the ways to build a habit is, if you're going to exercise, start with putting on your running shoes or your exercise shoes. And
Exactly.
that's only thing you do. And then after a week of that, you go to the gym and you're there for 5 or 10 minutes. You don't even have to exercise. You just get in the car and go to the gym, and on
Right.
and on. And that builds the habit, and it builds it slowly enough that it becomes a part of your life. How many of y'all brush your teeth every day?
Right.
Because it was
Exactly.
built into our lives as children, morning and night minimum.
Right.
How many of you comb your
And
hair?
for 2 minutes, I literally set my timer.
Yeah.
Siri, set my timer for 2 minutes, and I brush my teeth for 2 minutes.
Right. Right. So that, those are the ways that you build these habits slowly and firmly forever.
Right. Yeah. And just build on them. And so this has been great. And you know what? One of the things that was today, I have another call. And you know what? So fit in the things that you want to do in the time frame that you have them.
Yes. Yes.
Like, I could have easily said to Carol, I don't have a full time to record this show. But it's like, yeah, no, I had 20 minutes.
Well, and we usually block an hour when we
We usually block an hour, but she
because of
had calls, I had
technical.
calls.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both
things
very
happen.
busy for our end of year. So
For-
let me say, if you're watching us on Facebook, please click like and share. If you're watching us on YouTube, please click the thumbs up, ring the little bell so you get notifications, and please, please, please subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends about us. We put these up as premieres so you can get some notice ahead of time. And then when they go live, you can watch them whenever. But that's how we help to grow our channel. And we don't charge for our channel. We don't have any benefits for the channel. If you want to know about the businesses we do, and we have some amazing business things going on, drop us a chat, drop it here in the thing, or email us. It's totally up to you. I think our emails are in the show notes for YouTube. But if you are in Canada, we are right now in the process of launching an elite brand of products, an elite company, second to none in Canada and in Australia. So I know we have people that watch us from both of those countries, or if you know somebody in one of those countries. And if you always, we're launching in the US, always, always, and great new stuff coming up in the new year. So stay tuned. But definitely, if you want to know more about building a business, or if you just want to use products and be healthier, if you want us to coach you through coming into a new level of health, that's what we're here for. Whether it's health of your body, health of your business, health of your spirit. Just give us a message, okay?
So have an awesome day. Happy New Year.
Yes,
Happy New Year.
2024, the year of more and more and more.
So
Bye.
have a good one.